Welcome back, Bulldogs. We hope you had a great spring break. I'm Hannah Vanderkoy.
And I'm Kella Navarro. We're back with a special STN edition of Bulldog Broadcast all the way from Atlanta, Georgia.
Recently, we competed in a national competition where we had 8 hours to complete an 8-minute show.
Please enjoy this exceptional Crazy 8 episode.
Coming up on this week's edition of Bulldog Broadcast,
Daniel shows us an insightful look at the homeless population in Atlanta.
Brianne seeks out local opinions on artificial intelligence. Good afternoon, Student Television Network, and welcome to this inventive edition of Bulldog Broadcast. I'm Kendall Anderson.
And I'm Naomi S.J. We are so excited to be here in Atlanta representing our small city of Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Today we're broadcasting to you from the Georgia Institute of Technology. Science and technology give us the ability to turn the world's problems into opportunities.
And the bigger the problem, the bigger the opportunity.
This engaging conservatory celebrates the advancements of technology in the city and seeks new opportunities for the world of renewable energy. Their goal is to ignite a renewable revolution by building on a century of lignocellulosics research, which is the most abundantly raw material on Earth and could completely transform the production of biofuels, pharmaceuticals, and other chemical materials.
These new developments could help change the world for the better.
I'm really excited about today's show on the impact of science and technology and how it will help us solve the world's issues. Let's get started.
Advancements in science and technology here in Atlanta, inequality is still evident in many forms.
One of the most visual representations of this inequality is the homeless population that resides on the streets of Atlanta. Over 13,790 Atlantans are homeless, and over 5,830 of them remain unsheltered.
This growing problem affects not only the individuals without homes, but the community as a whole. Reporter Daniel Salinas brings us more on how the advancements in the science of data implementation will combat the growing threat of poverty in the Hollywood of the South.
What is big data? Big data is a powerful use of technology and data to glean information about our world. Atlanta is a city of 5.5 million. Just a few short years ago, over 10,000 of them were homeless. Willie, a local homeless man, tells us how he doesn't use technology, so the push for big data doesn't really include him.
I'm not sure the correct term technology. I mean, computer-wise or of such. I'm not really into technology, and so I don't never know before about technology.
I also headed down to the Luther Community Food Ministry to ask people who help the homeless citizens on a daily basis how they feel about big data.
This is how it works. It's unpredictable, just like life itself. The homeless, they come and they go. Some days we'll feed 300, some days we'll feed 500, some days we'll feed 100. It doesn't have anything to do with the weather or the economy or the situations of people's lives.
To tell us more about big data is Mark Henderson, Crisis and Administration Manager here in Atlanta. He says that each year the city conducts a census to count the homeless population, and from there they are able to pinpoint and try to reduce the population.
One of the reasons why data is extremely important is because not only do we need to know the number of homeless people that are on our streets, we need to be able to create a biographical sketch.
And although Willie doesn't feel a big change with all this new information, he still offers a voice for all of those in need.
One thing, sir, don't give up and always have hope.
Reporting for Bulldog Broadcast all the way from Las Cruces, New Mexico, I'm Daniel Salinas.
Thank you, Daniel. The unwavering strength of the human spirit is inspiring.
I really hope that the implementation of big data can cause big change for the socioeconomic layers of Atlanta.
I agree. However, these layers that represent the inequity in Atlanta also represent the vibrant fabric of this country.
This diversity allows for the discovery of different needs and perspectives, encouraging progress in science and the creation of ingenuitive technology. Our reporter Mia Tanti Donati took a stroll through Georgia Tech's campus to learn about the differing views on the rapidly developing world of technology and the possible impact on our community.
Atlanta, Georgia, founded on December 29, 1847, has grown into a city with 71 streets named Peachtree, 37 skyscrapers, a population of 447,841 people, and an unemployment rate of 6.7. But that unemployment rate might jump to 70% with artificial intelligence taking over. So I decided to venture off to the Georgia Technology Institute to find out our future scientist opinion.
I think it's going to continue to make our lives overall easier and more efficient and allow us to basically do things that we're not currently able to do today.
Artificial intelligence really isn't that sci-fi thing right now where like you could talk to a computer and they'll have its own personality and its own, sense of being, but rather it's more of a way for a computer to be able to provide reasonable information.
With our world changing rapidly, we have so much possibility right at our fingertips. And with artificial intelligence, it's hard to say where the unemployment rates might be in a few years. But one thing is for sure, this city is filled with opportunity. For Student Television Network in Atlanta, Georgia, I'm Mia Tonto-Donati for Bulldog Broadcast.
Well, Naomi, it's been a crazy 8 hours. I'm Kendall Anderson.
And I'm Naomi S.J. We'll see you next year, STN.
I really enjoyed STN this year, but I'm really excited for Anaheim next year.
Yeah, me too, Hannah, but you know what else I'm excited for?
What?
Next week is Code Week.
Oh yeah! Let's kick it over to Stephanie for more information.
Next week is Code Week for Las Cruces High School, which means in the morning and during lunch there will be 3 stations throughout the week to teach us a little bit about coding.
I helped to run 3 different stations. So there's going to be a station on the Sky Bridge, which is going to play with what we call a Sphero and an Ollie, and they're these mini robots that you download an app onto your phone and then you can control them. The Sphero is a tiny little ball and it rolls around, and the Ollie looks like kind of like 2 sets of wheels, and it is all terrain, so it can go through water, it can jump ramps, it can go downstairs. That's the first station. The second station will be in the makerspace in the library, and that's where we play with the Makey, which is the tiny little circuit board that where you can play with music and that sort of thing. And the third station is going to be in the gym lobby, and we're going to be using a website called App Inventor, where you can use your phone and a computer to create small apps that you then put on your phone and take away with you.
So now that we know that next week is Coding Week, here are a few reasons why you should consider joining these activities.
The idea behind Code Week is to allow students to dabble in coding. Coding is huge. Computer science is exploding. In 2014, over 100,000 computer science jobs in the United States went unfilled, and it's the biggest industry right now, and it's growing, and people that graduate with a bachelor's degree in computer science make $70,000 upon exiting, which is an amazing amount of money for 4 years of college.
For Bulldog Broadcast, this has been Stephanie Gutierrez. Hope to see you at the stations.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Now let's toss it over to Brianne for a much-needed sports update.
LCH softball slid into their season with a record of 7-3. The ladies played on March 19th against Cobre and came out victorious with a score of 17-1. Their next game will be on April 1st versus Gadsden. Good luck, ladies! Baseball has been hitting the field with hard work, where it paid off with the boys coming out on top with the win against Los Alamos on March 19th with a score of 6-2. The boys' next game will be on March 24th against the Gadsden Panthers. Good luck, boys! Track sprinted into 6th place out of 18 teams on March 19th, and their next meet will be on April 2nd at the Field of Dreams. Good luck, Track!
That's all we have for you this week, dogs. I'm Hannah Vanderpool.
And I'm Kala Navarro. Enjoy your 3-day weekend, and thanks for watching.